Morris here. Yes. Yes, just for a moment. Morris here. Yes. Oh, man. Yes, good. Be with you in a minute. Yes, go and see the QMS about that, will you? Just one moment.
Just tumble up on Trudolph, sir.
Oh, aren't the Canadians there?
Two of their 5-tonners have gone off the road there. You need a couple of scout cars.
Now, send them up a couple of ferrets.
Sir?
And get some blue flashes painted on them.
I'll never grind this heat, sir.
Oh, put blue ink on some metal plates and stick those on.
Sir.
35 Pepperlandina Street, right? So, just one moment, man. Yes, Morris here. Oh, yes, Stuart.
Colonel Morris?
Yes, sir, hold on.
You owe me a favor.
If it's the Irish you're fronting for, Mahadi, the answer is no.
Morris, the booze has arrived at Limassol. They have nothing but jeeps in their paddock and their men are thirsty.
I've just given my last 5-tonners to the Canadians.
You have a convoy going into Limassol this afternoon.
You've been monitoring my calls again, Mahadi.
Morris, I can send a dozen of their soldiers in with the convoy, and they can load the 60 crates between them.
What do you think the Greeks will say when they say 60 crates being loaded onto British trucks guarded by the United Nations at a landing stage they've no right to be? The rules and regulations...
Colonel, I have Sergeant Fashion waiting outside. Just put 7-tonners on duty instead of 5s, and they'll be great.
Yes. Mahadi! Yes, Stuart. Now, well, if they're going to be there, I better come. And keep the press away from me, will you? Man.
Sir.
Man, I've got to go to a meeting about this matter.
What matter, sir?
That I want you to investigate. One of my men's gone absent. It's causing a hell of a stink all round. Find him for me. There's a good fellow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll hold on.
There's a Corporal McCann's on AWL.
That's right. Who are you?
Sgt Mann, sir, SIB. He took 3 sterlings and 6 magazines of ammo with him, didn't he?
Yeah. Hello? Yes, we've got the Irish with us to Limassol picking up 60 crates of stout. Stout, black troops, strictly for the use of. Yeah, look, give me a hand, will you, Charlie, and see none of them get smashed up at the Perishing Service Corps, will you? Yes, right, where it can. Substantive Corporal gone AWOL with 3 sterlings and 6 magazines of 9mm. What have you to do with it?
I've got to find him.
Right, other blokes looking for me too, you know. Royal Ostrogoons, RSN speaking. No, we couldn't aim a horse and cart. If we're not giving stuff to Canadians, we give it to ruddy Irish. It's a very serious matter. We've got to have it sorted out immediately. Well, yes, what was the reference? 0514. Yes, I'll pass it on. Yes, you want to find McCann before World War III starts right here in Decatur.
What's the story about him going after?
Well, there's one lot say he was the band of the Irish at Famagusta. Party they were last night. Another lot say he was having away with a Greek bird. Another lot say he was shot by a Turk for photographing his daughter in the nude. Well, that's about all the chat that's going the rounds.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll give you all the help. Oh, anything you need, but find him.
Hello, intruders on the premises. Naughty, naughty.
Sgt Mann, SIB.
I'm Lovelock, security liaison. This is Jenkins. We want no Sherlocking about here by the SIB, do we, Jacko?
No, we certainly don't.
My chief is treating this as a political matter.
Well, the Colonel...
Doesn't know what he's up to. This whole thing could easily blow up in our faces, so not to dick the bird to no one, eh? Now, when we were here this morning, there was a note from some Greek bird. Now, where was it?
Was the room like this when you found it? Bed made?
Yes, he scarpered nice and clean and tidily. He knew what he was doing.
See this blood?
Huh?
No, we didn't, did we, Jacko?
No, we said we
Split
didn't.
service dressings, scissors, and his scarper without his razor and toothbrush.
This is a political matter, Sergeant, not for soldiers. If McCann's been shot by the Greeks, we might want to keep it quiet. Or maybe they've got him hidden up somewhere for smuggling arms to the Turks. Or maybe the Turks have got him and are giving him a going over for something else.
Have you got any facts to support these fancies?
Only this, Sergeant. A sparrow can't tweet on this island without someone, somewhere, somehow making political capital out of it. So leave it to us, will you? You go draw your wages and keep your big clean boots clear of what is likely to prove a somewhat muddy piece of navigation, eh? Jacko, you've seen blood before. Get looking for that note.
Yes.
I swear I saw it somewhere this morning. Let's have a look.
Papandroulis? Ariane Papandroulis?
Over there.
Over there. Miss Papandroulis?
No speaking.
Where does she live?
Papers. Give me your papers. Papers, Englishman. Sgt Mann, English Army. Police?
Yes.
Police? Army police?
What are you, Cypriot Peace Force, or do you just want to fret Carno's mouth?
Freedom Army. Turn around.
My papers.
No papers. I keep these, huh?
Come on.
Hector, τι είναι?
Τίποτε.
Get back to my papers, Bolster boy. Tom McCann. Where's McCann? Where's McCann?
I don't know.
This is his. What happened?
The man came and took him.
Which men?
The ones from downstairs arrested men.
Who's arrest these minutes at home?
He Where does he live, you mean?
Yes, where does he live?
I don't know. I know of a place where they meet.
Where?
Over there. Look, I'll show you. Near the green truce line off Lidra Street.
Not very precise, is it?
95 Kakopetria.
When did they get him?
About 8 o'clock last night.
What happened?
Well, he was photographing me. They came in, they hit him, took his gun, and then he ran away.
Ran away?
Yes, away.
He wasn't killed?
No.
Kidnapped?
No.
And he left this behind?
He didn't leave it behind. It was taken from him.
Why did they want his gun?
Because...
Why?
Because they wanted it.
Why did they want it?
They wanted an English soldier's gun.
What's the difference between his gun and any other gun?
The numbers.
The numbers?
Yes.
They want to kill someone and leave it behind.
I don't know.
You really don't?
No.
Is McCann your boyfriend?
No.
The truth, please, Miss Papandroulis.
I am a model. He pays me for modeling.
Modeling?
Yes, modeling. £1 an hour, that's all.
Any of these his?
Yes.
You know the boy downstairs?
Not then, but now.
You a model for any other men in the British Army?
No.
United Nations?
No. You don't believe me.
No.
My boyfriend is a student of the London University.
And you work for this man Orestes?
I work as a model. It is my job.
Which of these are McCann's?
I'll show you. Look. That one, this one, that one, and that one. Oh, please, I hate violence.
Yeah, I feel a bit jumpy myself with all this going on. Goodbye. Sorry to have barged in on you like this.
Lucker. Ambrose? Oresti?
Right, how much? Keep the clock going, driver. I'll pay for it.
A word in your ear, Sgt Mann. Stay out of our way, or you may find yourself doing jankers outside of Buckingham Palace.
A word in yours too, love. Like, get out of here fast, or you'll be in dead stuck. It'll be full of Greek irregulars in 5 minutes, all looking for English scalps. UN headquarters.
And how can I help you, Sergeant Mann? Do you want his photograph issued?
No, sir. The fact is, you had patrols out in the town last night. I'd like to see their situation report, say between 2100 hours and just after midnight. There may have been suspicious movements, unidentified gunfire, that sort of thing.
Clintock, have last night's sit-reps been rounded as yet? Good. Bring a copy in, will you? This matter hasn't been reported to the Cypriot authorities, has it?
No, sir. It's just the corporal gone absent.
With 3 machine guns. Do you think they would believe the story, if it were reported, that one of your soldiers, in civilian dress, left camp for his night out, armed to the teeth like a Corsican bandit, and then just disappeared? Have you any idea what would happen if a Greek minister were bumped up by, let us say, a Turk, and the murder weapon was a British Army machine pistol?
I'd say it was a put-up job.
The Greeks wouldn't. You British would be back in your zone, and we would lose a quarter of our peacekeeping force as casualties. Now, I know there are people on this island who would like to see this happen. One moment. United Nations duty officer here. Would you hold on, please? The press. Put the score through to the press department, will you?
What about this fight in Famagusta last night with Irish troops under UN command? McCann could have been mixed up in that.
There was an incident, a barroom brawl that got out of hand. Some of your soldiers from one of the northern Irish regiments were having drinks with some United Nations Irish troops. The subject of petition came up. In no time, the owner of the bar was calling in the police. A dozen men were arrested and spent an hour in the cells. Disciplinary action is being taken by their respective CEOs.
Which police station were they taken to?
Famagusta Central. Oh, we got them out of there pretty quick. You know, there's enough gossip on this island without blowing this up into a major scandal. But why should McCann be mixed up in this?
Well, it's just the rumor around the camp. And he was an Ulster man. You see, he may well have had mates amongst the Ulster Fusiliers or the Derrys. They've both got companies here.
I see. Thanks, Clintock. Here are last night's sit-reps.
Thank you, sir. I'll keep in touch.
Yes, especially if you smell political trouble.
Famagusta Central, you say?
Mm-hmm. Inspector Gregorio is your man. Don't be taken in by his sleepy expression. He's very sharp.
Inspector Gregorio?
I mean?
I'm Sgt Mann. I'm in SIB, British Army. I'm looking for a corporal of the Royal Horse Dragoons stationed in Decatur. He's absent without leave.
You mean you're looking for the 3 guns he was carrying?
No, I'm looking for the man. Here are my papers, Inspector. Permission from your government to move about the island in connection with any inquiries about absentee British servicemen. Purely routine affairs.
Well, I will help you, but I don't think it's a routine affair. What do you want to know?
Well, last night you made some arrests on the quay by Christopher Rue Avenue at a bar called the Taverna Kilani. Was McCann one of them?
Yes. I get the arrest book. Saremo ta Biblia. Che o Sgt Mann είναι εδώ. Να βρει τον κόπρο McCann. Θα τον βοηθήσω προς τα παρόν. Ναι.
You arrested all the men but didn't prefer charges.
No, we decided what with this situation to let them go.
When did you release them?
It's written down.
11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Any records of what McCann was carrying? I mean, was he armed?
Yes, with 2 machine guns. See the personal possessions register. Gregorio. No. Man, SIB. Here's the entry.
Is it 2 sterlings and 3 magazines?
Yes,
In a bag?
if it says so.
Was he drunk?
Doesn't say so.
Have you any records of the corporal's other possessions? One quarter pound of sweetmeats, 25 cigarettes, 1 black lace scarf, an assorted number of photographs of nude women. His signature's here on the receipt, but it says that there were photographs missing.
That's correct, but he collected everything else, including the guns, and he left with the others.
Surely that was irregular, leaving without his photograph.
Can I help you? The photographs of ripe young females disappear in this heat from the table next door. My men are only human.
Did McCann protest?
Oh, yes, very much. But I told him he was lucky we don't charge him and he should count his blessings.
You did release him.
I told you.
He was met outside by irregulars who kidnapped him, stole his weapons, and probably killed him.
Inside the police station, everything is done by law. Outside is another matter. He left with the Ulstermen. I think they gave him a lift.
These are their names and units.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt I'll be watched from now on.
We are as interested as you are in finding McCann's guns. I would hate a president to be assassinated by a British gun.
Is that what you think?
Who knows? You see how important it is we find them.
I tell you, I'm looking for the man, not the guns.
Oh, yes, of course. You do everything by numbers in the British Army. I had 2 of your friends here this morning. Now they are looking for the guns. British coppers. Security liaison.
They're not friends of mine.
Oh, well, that's how he goes. Well, I wish you luck. Hope you find him alive.
How did he strike you, McCann?
How did he strike me? Strike me like you. Brave, honest, foolish. Not the sort of qualities likely to keep a man alive in this situation.
Thanks for the warning. Calimera Sass.
Cheerio.
XM0141. Well, that's his magazine, all right. That leaves 3 sterlings and 5 magazines still missing.
How is it that McCann managed to get hold of 3 sterlings?
Well, this was from his personal weapon, which he always carried on duty when he left the base. And what happened was he signed for this one at 10:30 of the clock yesterday morning, and he came in again last night round about 9 o'clock, took out somebody else's weapon and signed for it. My storeman was here, didn't check it, see?
No.
Well, he didn't question Corporal McCann. I mean, weapons are going in and out all the time. You think you know your men. You don't think they're going to flog him to the walls?
He should have checked it all the same. He's no right to let him take someone else's gun.
Yeah, but that'd be a bit like working the rule, wouldn't it? I mean, we're supposed to check all these serial numbers, and when something like this happens, we get the blame. Well, I suppose somebody's got to get the blame.
What was he like?
Was? Is, I hope you mean.
Is.
Oh, he was a nice chap. Mind you, he was nutty about women's chests. Took photographs of them. Dangerous hobby in hot countries, but very pleasant to have about. That's one of his. Bit of local talent. You might say he always drank the wine of the countryside. He had a saying from the Bible, man. Enjoy what you possess. Of course, it's different with me. Possess what you enjoy, I always say. Better than the glossy magazines, that photo, don't you think?
Can I keep it?
Aye, but bring it back now. Don't bend it, right?
So, McCann took out the second sterling at 2100 hours, after which time he'd lost the first.
Lost, Sarge. Exchanged, I'd say, for some 75 nigger. He had a good head for business, being an Ulsterman.
What's the penalty for losing a firearm on this island?
Well, we don't hang him, Sarge, but it's a court-martial offence. Could get loss of pay and rank, and being this is active service, the glasshouse. It's not taken very kindly, losing your weapon.
Now, how did he get hold of the third sterling?
Well, all I can say is it was here at 9 o'clock last night. He was gone by this morning.
Someone slipped down the levee for a quick cup of tea, eh?
Oh, no. Nobody left this stores last night except to go to the bog. And that was about midnight.
How do you know?
Oh, I'm very regular. Can't change the hour somehow. Been like it for years, man.
Sorry, must have got in here somehow.
Search me. Hey, where shall I say this one was found?
Oh, just say I handed it in. And don't lose again, Q. It's important.
This sort of thing don't happen every day, you know. It's the first time for years.
Come along, Sherlock. The press have got hold of the story and the colonel's gone up like a Venetian blind.
Good grief, just look at it. Brigade aren't going to like this. I can't say I'm exactly ecstatic about it either.
No, sir.
Pictures, articles, special correspondence. Come in. Ah, yes, gentlemen. It's on the back page and on both these two as well. Tomorrow it'll be on the front. Brigade will have to make a statement within 12 hours.
Well, the political situation, sir, requires us
I'm more interested in McCann than the political situation.
You can't say that, sir.
I can and I will. I don't care if the Turkish Paras fly in on the next full moon. McCann's one of my chaps and I want to know what's happened to him.
Well, sir, I can tell you that he's mixed up with an extreme right-wing group of Greeks run by a fellow called Christopher Zoulodas, codename Orestes. We think they're trying to get hold of British arms in order to incriminate us in some put-up job, and McCann's probably their connection. He's been going for weeks with a bird who's known to work for them.
But why should he disappear?
Well, last night he was accidentally arrested in Famagusta carrying 2 sterlings. Whatever the racket he was working, he split and got out.
Or he's been shot to keep his mouth shut.
I can't believe that of McCann.
All right, sir. Possibly he's being forced to work for them under some kind of pressure. Conceivably, he's innocent. But even innocent, he can cause us a lot of trouble. If 3 of your weapons are used in a successful attack on a Greek position in the next day or two, the fat will be in the fire, and no mistake.
Aye. And what's more, sir, the Greeks know that McCann is missing, and that these weapons are missing too. They just want to find out how, when, and what we're going to tell them.
Yes, what are we going to tell them? What would you tell them, Sgt Mann?
That McCann was surprised last night at 8 o'clock while photographing this girl, Ariane. That his gun was taken from him, that he returned to barracks, borrowed another, and then went back and recovered the first one by force, but with the magazine missing. He then went for a drink, relieved at his good luck, you know, but by 10 o'clock he was in a police cell after being involved in a barroom brawl, the start of which was none of his doing. His property was examined, and apart from the 2 guns in his bag, his wallet contained pictures of our friend Ariane. One of Orestes' men at the police station knew her face. He phoned the terrorist group. So, when McCann was freed, he was followed. When the Ulster's 5-tonner dropped him off near the gates of the camp, he was jumped on, stabbed, and relieved of his weapons, 2 of them now. He staggered into camp without reporting, fell on his bed. From the amount of blood on the sheets, he lay there for some time. Then he got up, cleaned and bandaged his wounds, obtained a 3rd weapon, and then at midnight started a long walk back to Famagusta. This time he's out to recover 2 weapons, and this is where the danger lies. He's wounded, and he's angry. I think he'll kill to get them back.
Lovelock?
Don't believe a word of it.
No, neither will the Greek authorities, and that, gentlemen, is the nub of the question. If McCann will walk in here, and if he'll report his weapons missing, and even if his story is as preposterous as Mann makes out, well, then we'd have a case to put to the Greek authorities and to the press. But while he's out there, any explanation will be treated with skepticism.
He's out there somewhere, sir, trying to get his weapons back.
He'd be a damn sight more useful standing here and telling us that he'd lost them.
We've got to get those weapons back, sir, before they do a load of mischief. That's what my chief wants.
Now, what does that mean?
That means if we've got to drop McCann in it, we drop him in it. We should make an official report to the Greek authorities now that we suspect McCann of illicit gun running, and that we wish to join forces with them to find him and the weapons.
We may be doing McCann an injustice.
Yes, I think we should continue to look for him by ourselves. And if he's after arrestees, we should go on hunting for him, too, till we find out the truth.
Well, I've no authority outside of the British zone. You can't break in on a bunch of armed thugs without Cypriot police permission.
I have papers allowing me to make any inquiries about absentee British servicemen. That gives me the right to call on arrestees.
All right, then. Do you know where to start looking?
Yes, sir. I've got an address from the go.
Good. You've got till tomorrow morning. Otherwise, McCann's in it up to his eyeballs, right?
Yes, sir.
I'd better go with him, sir, otherwise he'll have the whole entente cordially screwed up by breakfast.
You stay here, Jacko. We'll take a look inside.
Right.
Well, they know we're here.
Zulodos. Hey, Zulodos. Christopher Zulodos. Thanks.
We're being watched.
Too true. All the same, I think I'll have the old fella in my fist. No one at home. Zulodos! Oh, well, we may as well be shot for a sheep as a lamb. Hello. It's already been forced. Flies.
At night.
Flies don't fly in the dark.
Where is Sgt Mann?
You've been following him?
How did you guess? Where is he?
Somewhere in there. The apartment of one Zulodos.
Orestes.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a delicate matter. You should have told me first.
Perhaps it was too delicate. But whatever he's found in there, it's trouble.
Etsi petenun olii prothotes. So die all traitors. You trying to make the Sunday colour supplements?
Want all the evidence before it's being tampered with.
No use in a court of law.
McCann's involved. It's bigger than that. It's round tables. Conferences. It's McCann's jacket.
Are you sure?
When he was arrested, he was wearing a lightweight stripe.
This man's been shot in the back and hauled here afterwards. 10 to 1 the prints on this glass of McCann's. And the DDT does a good job, doesn't it?
Are there any tears in the jacket?
Blood, but no holes.
So McCann gave his jacket to him and a glass of water after he'd been shot.
You're jumping the gun a bit, aren't you?
It's really very funny, Mr. Lovelock, considering the situation.
What are you doing here?
He's been following us.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Well, if McCann murdered this man...
These men weren't murdered, they were executed.
I say, Dave.
Hardly likely. They were tied to these chairs, Gregorio, and then they were shot.
Of course, that's not the British way. Well, we have to wait and see what ballistics will say. But at the moment, things don't look too good for your deserter.
Your own records state that he was in your custody between 10:15 and 11 o'clock last night.
Correct.
This execution took place at 10:45. A ricochet struck the clock there, and that's the time it stopped.
The clock could have been stopped for weeks.
Well, the sitrep from the UN reported a muffled machine gun burst from this block at 10:46 last night, but it couldn't locate the actual source.
Nevertheless, you think McCann was here.
Yes, that's his jacket. You'll probably find print on the glass.
Well, is he trying to hang himself? Or just cause a total war between our two peoples?
I'd guess that he came here at about 1:45. We found the door forced, so we think he broke it down. He came in and found 2 of the victims alive.
You think there were more than 2?
3 chairs, Inspector, 3 sets of rope, 3 sources of blood.
Very observant.
He pulled one up against the wall, put his jacket round him and gave him a glass of water, but the chap dies on him. He then left with the other victim, presumably still alive. Did you know the faces of these 2 men?
Yes, I think they are politically of the left. Nevertheless, I think Orestes has gone too far this time.
Communists?
I think so.
Why don't you pull Orestes in?
We have to find him first. If this is his own idea, then he's in trouble. But if he's acting on orders from above, then everybody's in trouble.
Everything points to the fact that Orestes has left the place for good. Why don't you pull an Ariane and a borstal boyfriend? Maybe you'll get more out of them than I could.
All in good time, Sergeant. First of all, we have to find out who the 3rd man was.
Number 3 was not necessarily a man, Gregorio.
May I? Go ahead.
Picture of McCann. Maria Hinchko, 37 Avenue, Cacopatria.
Ως ενογρονών και επιτυχής, τον αυτόν ημών, τον επιούσιον και δώσιμην σήμερον και αύσιμην τα οφειλήματα ημών, ως και εμείς αφήμεν τες οφειλές ημών. Και εμείς συνέχισε μας εις πειρασμών, αλλά ρίσε εμάς από το πονηρού. Αμήν. Άγιος ο Θεός, Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος αθάνατος ελέησον ημάς, Άγιος ο Θεός.
She is dying.
I thought I should bring her home.
You have been a friend.
Tried to execute her.
We will talk of vengeance later.
And they took my guns off me.
What can you expect when there were 6 bullets in her body? There was nothing I could do. Come, let me dress your wound again. It's bleeding.
No. We talk of vengeance.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. My job is to get my guns back, no more.
But we can help you.
The dying man at the flat. He said that Orestes was going to assassinate some fella.
Some what?
Somebody.
Who?
I don't know. They will be using my guns.
But we have friends.
We could find Orestes.
We will come with you, kill him, and get back your guns.
The guns are my affair.
I killed my daughter.
The guns are my business.
You will have to kill these murderers to get back your guns.
I will get the guns back. Only business you have with Orestes will have to wait until I get the guns.
All right. But then we drive you to my friends. He will help us.
Το πάμε στο Άγιο Πένατορε. Eccomi Tolia.
Πέσαμε,
The police! Come this way, Harry. Quick. Run.
He says the English soldier has not been here today.
How does he explain the death of this woman?
Tomorrow I can come back. Tonight we get nothing out of them.
Where's the man of the house? He's left his daughter's deathbed? He's with the Englishman? Where's he gone? Where?
I told you you'll get to nowhere tonight.
I've only got to tomorrow morning. Then what
What is the address of the second cousin of Christophilus? The one who was working for a gal last year. It is essential that we have this. Oh, good. We'll try him first. Come on, Tom McCann.
It's a better likeness. I can have 200 of these in circulation within an hour or two.
Name. This is one of the dead men, Spylos, left-wing student leader.
This is the lab of the gun at Ariane's house. Hector
Papa Christo, he and Ariane Papandroulis are still at the house. My man has just checked.
Any news from ballistics?
Yes. The slugs in the body were 9mm.
That's the Sterling caliber. Are you going to pick these two up, Hector and Ariane?
No.
They're our only lead.
I know that.
The girl scares easily.
It would be, what do you say, impolitic to arrest her. She's got friends in very high places.
And that just leaves this, Hector.
So what do you suggest?
Me? Nothing. You want the information tonight. Tomorrow will be too late, won't it, Sergeant Mann?
Come on, Lovelock.
You do your own dirty work.
I'm doing his.
All right. We'll end up by being arrested and charged by somebody very like you.
Hope not. I've got a very good record for convictions.
You got a watch in Ariane's house. Put him round the back, will you? Or better still take him off.
Take the watch off the Papandroulis' house. Until I say so.
Thanks.
But this is a man who can tell us where our Orestes has been all night. It is essential you take us there. I don't care how late it is. We can always say we are delivering the groceries.
What do you want?
I want to speak to Miss Ariane.
She's asleep.
I have a message for her. It's urgent.
Come back tomorrow.
Just give her this message.
Just leave.
You'll need another 30 seconds. You have a go this time.
Right.
I'd like to speak to
Listen,
Ariane.
go away, I'll shoot.
I guess, but you see...
Εμπρός.
Κύριε Κωνσταντίνε, εδώ Αριάννη.
Ναι.
Η αγγλική στρατιωτική φρουρά ήταν εδώ. Χτύπησαν τον Έκτορο και τον απήγαγαν στο αυτοκίνητό τους. Όχι, δεν ξέρω που είναι. Δεν έχω ιδέα. Ναι, παρακαλώ, να έρθείτε εδώ.
But who were they? Englishmen. But how do they dare? Do they not know this will cause them trouble? Stay where you are.
United Nations duty officer here. Oh, hello. Who is he?
I can't tell you that over the phone. He's a member of the government party, and he must be back in the Orestes group. To break the truce, of course. What else?
What action can you take on this?
Not very much. I got his phone tapped. I'll make a special report.
What happens tonight? Do you know what the group are planning to do?
No, I don't know, Colonel.
Any news of McCann?
Yes, I got reports he's been seen in 3 different parts of Famagusta since midnight.
Reliable sources?
Yes.
What was he doing?
Looking for Orestes.
I see. Well, if you have any more news, will you pass it on? I have his CO here. Righto, Inspector.
Well?
McCann's somewhere in Famagusta with some commies.
Communists.
They're looking for the execution party. Gregorio thinks that one of the dead men was a left-wing student leader.
So McCann and his communists are out looking for Orestes and his anarchists who are going to assassinate the devil knows who with a British gun. And bang goes the truce for Hardy. This situation has enough potential destructive power to blow this island clean off the map. And what are we going to do about it, eh?
Gregorio says he has tabs on the big noise in the government who is backing Orestes' group.
No, I'm talking about action, Mahadi. What action are we taking to stop Orestes and the assassination and get McCann back here?
We can do nothing. Sgt Mann is the only person on the island who has a right to make a move. We wait for him to move.
Wake him up.
Yeah, give him a noggin of this, Jacko.
Are you all right here?
Yeah, for half an hour.
Come on, wakey. It won't take that long.
Hey. Now, listen, sonny boy, you can get out of this car any time you want to. And carrying your little friend the machine gun here, too.
You've no right to kidnap me.
You don't talk to us about rights, you gun-stealing Arab.
I want to get out.
What did you do with McCann?
I want to get out.
All right, get out. Let him out, Jacko. Give him his weapon.
This is a trick. You're going to shoot me?
No, not us, bossful boy. This is your island, not ours.
What are you going to do to me?
Nothing. We just want you to answer a few questions. Otherwise, you can get out and walk home.
I'm not answering any questions.
Then get out and walk home.
There's your weapon. No ammo, of course.
Where am I?
You know very well where you are.
Metalas, this is the Turkish quarter.
That's right.
But if they see me with this, I'll be killed.
Oh, it's your gun, mate.
Well, I'll be killed out there.
Well, now, do you want us to drive you home, or do you want to stay out there, eh?
It's a half-hour walk, and it's deadly all the way.
How did you get me here? I've no papers.
The first question is how you're going to get out when you haven't got any papers.
The second question is, are you going to answer our third question?
And the third question is, where is Orestes gone tonight with the guns he stole from Corporal McCann?
Give him his gun, Jacko. Love, but start the car. Up or off.
It's been nice knowing you, Hector.
Stop! Orestes!
What about Orestes?
He's gone to Farm Augusto with his cousin.
How many with him?
2, maybe 3 of the group.
What did you do with McCann?
We took his guns off him.
Why his guns? Why?
We have many English guns.
Why English guns?
We attack!
Attack who?
What do you attack?
Polystypos house with English guns and Turkish uniform.
Polystypos house?
What time is this attack?
6 in the morning.
Where are the guns?
In Ariane's house. That's why I'm on guard. They come to collect them at 4.
Why do they want to attack Polystypos house? Who lives there?
Of course, you wouldn't know, would you, ma'am? Polystypos house is the headquarters of the United Nations.
Cyprus is a very beautiful island.
I haven't seen it. Well, not much of it, anyway.
Well, you must take a look sometime. If you can see it through the uniforms.
And who are you blaming for that?
You know, once I used to be just a copper, arresting drunks and wife-beaters and ship stealers. Life was so simple.
Hector's statement.
There. I wonder if I get promotion for discovering this matter or just shot.
A fat lot of discovering you've done.
Sit down, you tire yourself out.
Look, I'm not used to being restricted like this.
This is a Cyprus government matter now. We are handling it.
And McCann?
It's not important now.
I want to be at Ariane's house. How many men have you got there?
3 inside and 4 out. Well, Hector's statement seems to correspond with what you've written on your envelope. What is it, envelope? To you always use that.
Gregorio, I want to go to that house!
No!
This is where the girl's house is, and here is where we are at the Villa Polystypos, about a mile away. Mann is at Famagusta Central, but we can't get a word out of him. They've put a block on all communications.
I better get off back to camp then, isn't it? You're staying here.
We couldn't monitor the radio calls.
Mahadi.
Oh, it's naughty, I know, but when you put out a security silence line, then it's every man for himself. I want to know what's going on. After all, we are the target.
I want to know where McCann is.
Somewhere in that area.
I've got Jacko in the car outside, but there are police at the gates, and they're not going to let us get anywhere near Famagusta.
That is their problem after all, Lovelock, isn't it?
All right, sir, but we did dig up the information. We did hand it over like good boys, and now we're out on our ears.
Lintock, find out the frequency of the Famagusta police network. Tune in on their watch between the girls' house and the police station.
Right.
Gentlemen, would you like to sit down and let's see what happens?
We ought to be there. If McCann turns up, there'll be hell to pay.
Sure.
Εμπρός. Ναι. Ορέστη.
Orestes has just phoned Ariane. And Konstantinos is arriving at the front door.
Police network is coming through now. Orestes and another man are coming across the roof and into the house. And Mr. Konstantinos is already in the house.
They ought to jump them now.
I know, Gregorio. He'll keep everything quiet until all the incriminating evidence is revealed.
Chiara. Orestes, previno fijo primissimo Rossi.
Κύριε Κωνσταντίνε, τι κάνετε εκεί?
Go back to bed. Go back to bed.
Wait, McCann. Wait for the others, then we go in together.
I'm going in now.
Well, I'll come too.
No, I'm going to get my guns.
Oh, wait.
McCann has arrived at the house.
This girl?
No.
I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm going now. You just try and stop me.
McCann's shown up. He's knocking at the door alone.
Come on, we've got to get over there. Government or no government.
Clinton, send a United Nations escort with them.
Yours, wait.
Tom, what happened?
I've come for my guns, Orestes. There's one over there. There's another one over there, I think. I don't know the numbers, but they got spots of green paint on their butts. There's one with green paint on its butt.
Stop, stop.
I've come for my guns.
Stop that or I kill you.
No, Κωνσταντίνε!
Stop!
Κωνσταντίνε, είναι πολύ! Κύριε Κωνσταντίνε! Κύριε Κωνσταντίνε!
He's my prisoner, Gregory was mine.
All right, Sergeant Mann. He's your prisoner. Formal protest from Cyprus government. Rockets from brigade. Information to Cyprus district as to why security liaison men were involved in unauthorized interrogation of Greek Cypriot national. That's for you, Lovelock. Bill for 120 gallons of diesel fuel, United Nations, for escorting C.O.R.D.G. Nicosia Farmer Goose to Mahadi.
Why not? You're in so much trouble already. A little more.
I've never seen such a mess in my life.
Wait till you see the papers, sir. They say it's everything from a Kremlin conspiracy to an English plot.
I better see McCann. Now, Sergeant Major, bring in McCann, will you?
Right, halt! Corporal McCann, sir. He can't salute. He's got his chest to the bandage.
Thank you, Sergeant Major. McCann.
Yes, sir.
McCann, you're to be charged with being absent without leave.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And I understand you were in unauthorized possession of weapons which you've since returned to the armory.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, that can be all, McCann. Thank you.
Corporal, right turn! Right wheel, quick, march! Left, right, left, right, left, right. Halt!
That's that, gentlemen. For the time being. Oh, Sergeant Mann. Thank you.